Welcome to UWI-ROYTEC's virtual graduation ceremony for 2021. I am Karen Budusing, your Master of Ceremonies. Now, it's with great pleasure that I welcome you all here, especially the graduands. I know you have put in a lot of work, and now is the time to reap the benefit of all your hard labor. Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate 726 graduands who have completed their academic studies at UWI-ROYTEC in the 2020-2021 academic year. I now invite Ms. Wendy Augustus, Executive Director, UWI-ROYTEC, to offer the welcome address.
Good afternoon, and welcome to UWI-ROYTEC's 2020 graduation exercise. A hearty congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. As Executive Director of this institution, I join with the Board of Directors, chaired by the Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Brian Copeland, the management and staff of UWI-ROYTEC, in a most deserving commendation of each one of you as we celebrate the successful completion of your studies. While we do not want to dwell on the negative, we cannot ignore the fact that the global pandemic continues to impact every single aspect of our lives. And yet, you have managed to successfully overcome obstacles, complete your studies, having taken advantage of the positives of the immediate past and present, to be here today celebrating not only your academic achievement, but your resilience. My message to you today is that there is work to be done by you as graduates, citizens, parents, employers, employees, public officials. I want you to think about what you will do. What will your contribution be to the recovery of our Twin Island Republic? Based on where you sit now or will sit in the near future, how can you help? How can your newly acquired skills and competencies be used to ensure our sustainability? That's your responsibility as graduates and citizens. Acknowledge it, claim it, act on it. Your education is useless if it does not bring about change or if it cannot be used for good. I want you to begin by appreciating your good fortune in being able to access and complete your current education journey. Never take that for granted. Education is not only a fundamental human right, it is an enabling right with direct impact on the realization of all other human rights. It is a global common good and a primary driver of progress. It is a bedrock of just, equal, inclusive, peaceful societies. When education systems collapse, peace, prosperous, and productive societies cannot be sustained. Think about that as you consider our circumstances in Trinidad and Tobago, as we move towards some level of normalcy, new or otherwise. While the world seems to be on a path to recovery, countries have started planning to reopen schools nationwide with the accompanying conflict of ideas and approaches of stakeholders. These decisions carry enormous social and economic implications and will have lasting effects on educators, on children and youth, and on their parents. There's a dire need to prevent a learning crisis from becoming a generational catastrophe. This requires urgent action from all of us. Your institution has acted. In order to mitigate the potential devastating impact of COVID-19, we started by reimagining education and accelerating change in teaching and learning. The massive efforts made in a short time to respond to the shocks to education systems reminded us that change is possible and that we needed to seize the opportunity to find new ways to address the learning crisis and bring about a set of solutions previously considered difficult or impossible to implement. By way of solution, the institution focused on addressing learning losses and preventing dropouts. In so doing, we established 3 priorities. 1, avoiding learning losses. 2, bringing back students at risk of dropping out. And 3, focusing on the social and emotional welfare of the student population, lecturers, and staff. While already known for our applied approach to learning, we strengthened the effort at equipping youth and adults with the skills in demand in the labor market. This required rethinking skills for both current and future labor markets. We provided strong support to ensure lecturer readiness. It was and is essential that lecturers are prepared and supported if equitable and inclusive learning in and beyond classrooms is to be guaranteed. Technology alone cannot guarantee good learning outcomes. Digital solutions need relevant content, adequate instructional models, effective teaching practice, and a supportive learning environment. Ongoing professional development and training is therefore critical to ensuring that lecturers are sufficiently qualified and prepared. We expanded the understanding of the right to education to include connectivity and made good effort to ensure that our students met hardware and software requirements. We strengthened data and monitoring of learning, as managing the education crisis requires a continuous monitoring of data at the student, teacher, and tutory levels. To reinforce resilience, data will be used to help monitor the learning environment and help assess the institution's accountability. An important element of resilient education systems is their flexibility, which relies on a number of factors, among them the capacity to mobilize alternative modes of delivery. Hybrid learning offers flexible and quasi-individualized learning pathways for learners. This is the direction UWI-ROYTEC is taking, and you will be hearing more about that in the near future. This institution has been in transformation mode since 1987. Known then as the Royal Bank Institute of Business and Technology, ROYTEC, and emerging from the Human Resource Development Department of the Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. From 1990 to 2000, we began our expansion efforts, which included forging a number of strong academic partnerships and broad expansion of our curriculum offerings. Between 2003 to 2014, we moved to what is currently our North Campus, a campus we have since purchased in January of 2019. We are now a full subsidiary of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, and are fully accredited since 2017, offering face-to-face, now offering fully online classes, and moving toward a blended mode of delivery. Our numbers keep climbing, and our future will look as bright as we will make it. You, the graduates of 2021, have had the benefit of an education experience with an institution that has been in transformation mode for the past 34 years. You have had the opportunity to seize the positives of a pandemic, all the while being supported by your lecturers, staff, peers, and family. You have risen to the occasion in completing your studies in such a difficult and demanding time, and are therefore our best evidence of transformation. You are not just the 2021 class of transformation, you are also the class of hope. As you proceed either to a higher level program or to the world of work or both, know that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And while you're doing it, love who you do it for, and love who you are while you do it. Never forget your responsibility to yourself, your community, your republic. Make us proud. Make your achievements matter. God bless you, and may God bless our nation.
Thank you, Ms. Augustus. Ladies and gentlemen, to bring you greetings from the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus, Professor Brian Copeland, Campus Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor and Chairman of the Board of Directors, UWI-ROYTEC.
Graduating class of 2021, as Pro-Vice Chancellor and Principal of the St. Augustine campus of the University of the West Indies, I'm happy to be here among you, albeit virtually, to participate in this 2021 UWI-ROYTEC graduation ceremony. Allow me to begin by congratulating all of you. You have worked long and hard amid extenuating circumstances, and your determination to succeed has paid off. You deserve to pat yourselves on the back. But now permit me to examine the complete Jillian Michaels quote, which is the theme of your graduation. It says, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. It goes on to say that in this moment, you can make a different choice, and it's these small choices and successes that build up over time to help cultivate a healthy self-image and self-esteem. Now, Michaels is an American personal trainer, and I would think that she was initially speaking to lifestyle choices as they relate to a healthier physical you. However, as a motivational speaker, she has broadened its meaning to inspire and to motivate. You are the proof that what she said is absolutely correct. Even better, you did not need to hear it to have made that choice, that one decision that makes you a graduate today, celebrating one of hopefully many milestones in your life. In this 21st century world of Photoshop, of deepfakes, or synthetic media that uses AI to create videos that are so seemingly authentic that the average person cannot detect what is real or what is fake, your generation has to learn to sift fact from fiction and to stand firm in the belief in the authentic you. Immense possibilities lie ahead of you, and you have shown that you have the determination and the wherewithal that made you come this far. I now challenge you to fully seize the opportunities that will inevitably present themselves. These opportunities may not always come in the form or substance of what you expect or wish, but will be stepping stones to where you want to be. Self-image, self-esteem, self-belief are all intertwined. Every step you make helps create a sustainable future for you, your community, and the Caribbean that the UWI serves. Develop emotional maturity, display integrity, and practice mindfulness as you go forward. That was the basis of the creation of the University of the West Indies in 1948, and it is the ethos of the UWI graduate that you have now become. It has been 73 years. From the University College of London in Jamaica with 33 medical students in 1948, the UWI is today an internationally respected global university with near 50,000 students and 5 campuses. Mona in Jamaica, St. Augustine in Trinidad and Tobago, 5 islands in Antigua and Barbuda, and its open campus, and 10 global centers in partnership with universities in North America, Latin America, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, the UWI also boasts strong connections with 2 key local institutions, the UWI Arthur Lockjack Global School of Business, an affiliate institution, and of course the UWI-ROYTEC, a subsidiary which joined the family some 15 years ago. So you can proudly declare yourself a graduate of a tertiary level institution that has been ranked in the top 1.5% of universities globally. The UWI is the largest and longest standing higher education provider in the English-speaking Caribbean, and the only one selected for ranking. The UWI is also one of only 2 regional universities, the other being the University of South Pacific. But we are unique. We are the UWI. There's no other quite like us. But you know what they say, with success comes responsibility. And so generations of UWI graduates have successfully and successively carried, then passed the baton to the succeeding generations to create a sustainable ecology and economy for the vulnerable countries of our Caribbean. You may find yourselves in positions where individually or collectively, you can be the game changers, the shifters of well-established paradigms in government and industry, the professions and civil society. You must remember the sacred trust placed in you by the peoples of Caribbean to provide the impetus that will help us, help this country, help this region overcome our major challenges, often self-inflicted. We need you to be the fuel that propels us out of the mire of what many call the emerging economy status. It began and continues with self-belief. Examples abound over the decades that we have the skill, the knowledge, and the passion to face down challenges as they appear. The faces of these challenges have changed over time. Now these include climate change and climate resilience, food security and food sustainability, health, crime, education, and governance. We must hold ourselves and others to a higher order to do better and be better. I have every confidence that you will not fail us or yourselves. And so, graduating class of 2021, well done. And may you continue to represent well the UWI light rising from the West. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Copeland. UWI-ROYTEC is known for developing creative and productive local and overseas partnerships with accredited and recognized institutions. We welcome representatives from our international partners. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. John Kershaw, Assistant Vice President, Academic University of New Brunswick, Fredericton, who will bring greetings on behalf of UNB.
Greetings and warmest regards on behalf of the University of New Brunswick and our President, Dr. Paul Mazerow, and Chancellor, Dr. Allison McCain. I am John Kershaw. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Partnerships at University of New Brunswick. The University of West Indies ROYTEC UNB graduation ceremony has been one of my annual highlights for the past several years. COVID has disrupted many things, and this is one of the more important events that I'm unable to join in person once again this year. To Professor Copeland and Miss Augustus, I want to thank you for the years of dedication to our partnership. I not only consider you to be colleagues, but also among my global friends. To all graduates, congratulations on graduating today with your certificates, associates, bachelor's, master's degrees. Today is important for you, and it is a highlight for us. This granting of degrees from the University of West Indies ROYTEC, University of New Brunswick partnership. UNB started offering our courses here in 1997, so this year represents our 24th year of operations in Trinidad and Tobago. We've had over 3,000 graduates during that time span. I would like to personally thank our faculty and staff partners at ROYTEC and St. Augustine. They have made these 2 decades a pleasure and have contributed greatly to the joint mission of our institutions. And now a few words specifically to the UNB graduates. Today you join a long list of successful UNB graduates, over 65,000 now living around the world and almost 5,000 in Trinidad and Tobago alone. We celebrate our collective achievements. We are proud of our programs and our faculty. However, ultimately, UNB measures our success by your success. Rest assured that we do not measure your success solely by how well you do financially. We would rather have many graduates who are well regarded in their communities than a few graduates who gather individual wealth and ignored their communities. UNB's goal is to have a global impact, and we can only achieve that goal through you. Your educational achievements are the results of your own efforts, but they've also placed you in a privileged position. It is important that you give back to your communities and your country. So that is my charge to you today. Make us proud of you. Congratulations again. Thank you for your attention and good luck in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Kershaw. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. David Decker, President of Franklin University, to bring greetings on behalf of Franklin University.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Columbus, Ohio in the USA. My name is David Decker and I am the President of Franklin University in Columbus, Ohio. And in conjunction with ROYTEC and the University of the West Indies, we've been offering our Masters in Business Psychology for a number of years. I want to take the opportunity today to congratulate those graduates of our Masters of Science and Business Psychology program who are receiving their degrees today. I regret that I'm not able to attend in person, and I'm looking forward to the time when I can return to Trinidad in person to celebrate the achievements of all of our graduates. Congratulations, one and all.
Thank you, Dr. Decker. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a musical interlude by jazz vocalist Miss Vonnet Bigford. This dynamic and ambitious lady from Labray is never content to bask in the glow of her success. She continuously seeks to upgrade her skills and expand her repertoire, studying with some of the greatest mentors in pop and jazz. These days, Vonnet is eagerly looking for opportunities to take her performance abroad, so she can share our music with the world. Recognizing her talent as a gift from God, she is determined to fulfill the destiny He has ordained for her by constantly fine-tuning her craft and embracing every opportunity to share that liquid golden voice with others. Ladies and gentlemen, I now give to you Miss Vonnet Bigford.
Hi guys, Vonnet Bigford here. Congratulations on your graduation. I know your theme is transformation, but while all of that is happening, we just want to remind you of one thing: who God bless, no man curse. because of iniquity. Dig a pit for me, and they're waiting for me to fall in. Trying to take my bread and butter with lies and propaganda, but they're fooling, they're only fooling. I will not be afraid of what man can do to me. Man, you see, is only vanity. You see, who God bless, no man curse. He shall never hunger nor thirst. Who God bless, no man shall ever curse. He shall be first. He shall be first. Ay, 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 ay. While I burn in the midnight oil, creating something from nothing. Yeah. Now that it reached maturity and it gained popularity, some of them claiming it's their own thing. But I know that truth always prevails finally. So the death of lies and deceit is a certainty. You see, who God bless, no man curse. He shall never hunger nor thirst. Who God bless, no man shall ever curse. He shall be first. He shall be first. Ay, 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 ay. Strong and no one can push it down. The foundation is from now till thy kingdom come. You see, oh God bless, no man curse. He shall never hunger nor thirst. Oh God bless, no man shall ever curse. He shall be first. He shall be first. Ay, 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 ay.
Thank you, Ms. Bigfoot. Ladies and gentlemen, our featured speaker is Mr. Curtis Rudd. Mr. Rudd is currently the Chief Executive Officer of Tourism Trinidad Limited. He's a senior marketing practitioner with over 30 years' experience in the related fields of strategic planning, management, marketing, sales, communications, media, public relations, and advertising. He has a comprehensive understanding of consumer insights in relation to an organization's strategic business management, coupled with the ability to translate this into actionable initiatives. He is an insightful strategist with an entrepreneurial spirit. He identifies his strongest attributes to be his analytical, people, and overall communication skills. However, it is his ability to transfer his creativity to innovative business solutions that truly sets him apart. He is quite adept at identifying business opportunities and capable of managing campaigns from conceptualization straight through to implementation. Throughout his career, he has maintained a strong marketing vision while understanding the importance of stakeholder management. Curtis has held several senior positions with both local and regional responsibilities, and has managed the marketing process for several multinational organizations in over 17 countries across the English, French, Spanish, and Dutch-speaking Caribbean. His lifelong passions have been brand building and anything Trinidad and Tobago. This is driven by his sense of national pride and unwavering support of anything national, be it sport, culture, education, or business. I now invite Mr. Rudd to deliver the feature address.
Transformation is not a future event. It is a present activity. Wow, how topical is that? What an appropriate theme for a graduation in these times. So where do I start? Let's start with a quote. Transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. The author being Jillian Michaels. Jillian Michaels is one of the world's leading fitness experts, and this quote is actually an excerpt from a sort of motivational speech that she gives during the cool down in week 1 of her Ripped in 30 video. Following the quote, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity, she goes on to say, that is why you must bring everything that you have to give in every moment. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not about perfect, it's about effort. When you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. That's when change occurs. This is coming from a woman who has had overwhelming success from transformation. Her unique connection with her audience was born from her own personal journey towards health and happiness. Having been an overweight child, Jillian's passion for fitness stems from its transformative powers. She lives transformation. Jillian has dominated the health and wellness space in every realm of media, apps, podcasting, streaming, television, print, publishing, and social media with a collective community of over 100 million people. She is living in the benefits of her transformation. Can you benefit from your own transformation like Jillian? Why not? What if we start now? Remember, transformation is not a future event, it's a present activity. So what is transformation? A transformation is a dramatic change in form, shape, or appearance. It is not subtle like a regular change. A transformation is an extreme, radical change. While the two words are used interchangeably, change is a response to external influences where modifying day-to-day action achieves the desired results. Transformation, on the other hand, is about modifying core beliefs and long-term behaviors, sometimes in profound ways to achieve the desired results. An important event like getting your driver's license, getting married, or graduating with a certificate, diploma, or degree can cause a transformation in your life. A simple haircut won't cause a transformation in your appearance, but if you dyed your hair purple and got a tattoo across your forehead, now that would be a transformation. When a transformation occurs, we often use the phrase undergo a transformation in reference to the person or thing who has changed. Think of a caterpillar that goes through the transformation of turning into a butterfly. On a personal level, transformation is a task of changing who you are and becoming the person you want to be. It requires you to move from where you are currently to a new place where you are a better version of yourself. You might decide you need to transform your health, your personal relationships, your skill set, or your career. Whatever the transformation in any area of your life, it requires three things. First, you must decide what you want to change. Second, you must have a vision of what that transformed you will look like or the outcome you desire. And third, you have to be in the moment. The act of change begins with that first step, which has to happen now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Remember, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. I see transformation in people all the time, but the most rewarding moments for me as a lecturer is to see that transformation in my students. I'll be honest, some of you on the first day or even the first few classes really make me wonder about you. But I've witnessed many of those who struggle at the beginning going on to become outstanding students by the end of their program, and in some cases, within one course. I vividly remember one particular student that really struggled. To be honest, he was lazy. He didn't put in the work and didn't contribute to projects. You all know those, right? Barely passed my first class at the associate's level. Met up again at the bachelor's level, and he eventually did about 4 different marketing courses with me. But every class, I saw improvement though. Now at the time, I didn't see those small changes as a transformation. Come graduation time, and I'm sitting with my colleagues in the audience, picked up a program and saw his name on it, graduating with honors. That was one of my proudest moments as a lecturer, being part of his transformation. Throughout my career, I've had several transformations, but I want to take you back to a very early transformation that I went through. Influenced by my father, I decided I wanted to pursue a career in media, public relations, marketing, advertising, and the related fields. But there was a block. My voice sometimes sounds like I need an oil change, especially when I get excited. I have horrible diction. I still get butterflies in my stomach when I have to make a speech, and my throat gets dry. How was I going to survive in a career that requires public speaking? Well, it required transformation. Not so much of my voice, but of my mindset. The mindset that this was too big of an obstacle to overcome. I decided I wanted to change. I had a vision, and I made that first step. I signed up and I completed a course in public speaking, and my transformation began. Fast forward through several transformations to the present. People have asked me, how am I going to approach my new role as CEO of Tourism Trinidad? How will you make a difference? It's no secret. In order to make a difference, tourism in Trinidad requires transformation at so many levels. Transformation in the mindset of all of the stakeholders, the hotels, restaurants, tour operators, immigration, the industry, the public, and even the tourists themselves. Does this sound ambitious, difficult, enormous, far-fetched, even impossible? Maybe, but it only requires one simple step, and that small step starts the transformation. But how do I get transformation required to succeed? How do I get private sector agility and speed to market, yet still maintain all the policies and guidelines required by the state sector? Is it me that needs transformation? Is it the organization? Or is it the sector? I can tell you this, no two transformational situations are the same, and my approach may be quite different from what is required in your situation. Remember the serenity prayer? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It is very important that you are able to understand the difference, or you will become very frustrated. But you see the things that you can change? Change it. Not tomorrow, today. Remember, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. I want to conclude by highlighting 2 important aspects of transformation. The first one is faith. Transformation cannot happen without faith. It doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are. God, Lord, Allah, Jehovah, Jah, Abba, Mother Lakshmi. I make no apologies for my unwavering faith, because to me, transformation and faith go hand in hand. Think of the faith that the caterpillar has in going into a cocoon so that it can transform into a butterfly. Think of the faith that Jesus had in dying at the cross to enable his transformation to have an everlasting life. Without faith, especially in yourself, there can be no transformation. The second aspect is being in the moment. Don't get overly consumed in the transformation. Yes, always keep your eye on the ultimate goals, but focus on the process, the current activity that will ultimately get you where you want to go. Be in the moment. Remember the part of the quote from Jillian Michaels that said, "You must bring everything that you have to give in every moment"? Don't hold back. Don't procrastinate. Don't delay. So when does your transformation begin? It begins today, now, right this minute. This is not a graduation ceremony. This is your transformation ceremony. This event is your transformation to be the best version of yourselves. Go forward, graduands. Your transformation has begun. Be in the moment. That moment is now. Remember, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. Congratulations on your achievements. I wish you all continued blessings, success, and transformation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rudd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the graduands in each program. First, we present the professional development programs, certificates, and diplomas. I call the graduands in the Certificate in Early Childhood Care and Education: Ashley Araya, Sushmita Bechu, Katania Ballantyne, Stacey Ann Castle, Akila Fraser, Tamara Garraway, Tia George, Karina Glean, Reshma Gunpat, Karisha Haridas, Amanda Jackson, Candice Joseph, Farisha Joseph, Sharice Joseph, Raquel Lares McNeil, Christina Lachman, Renee Lewis, Anna Maharaj, Alexandria Manboard, Sophia Marcel, Shanette Marcel, Selena Tiffany Marshall, Dixie Ann Nichols, Macy Ramkisoon, Amira Ramruk, Celeste Spencer, Karishma Subag, Emily Wittet. I call the graduands in the Certificate in Principles of Real Estate Sales program: Eleanor Abiram, Sharon Aboud, Alicia Abraham, Nicholas Abraham, Demetrios Achelios, Abriel Aki, Solon Acres, Shireen Agard, Josiah Alexander, Kervin Alexander, Keenan Alexis, Kevin Ali, Nikal Ali, Carla Alain, Shemak Alain, Nicole Amoroso, Cherise Akwi, Chantal Anu, Tashana Orbin, Tracy Austin,
Amali Badalu Singh,
Matthias Bailey, Andrea Barry, Vidya Bidesi, Whitney Belcon, Davonel Belfast, Dominique Belsmith, Amanda Bernard, Darcel Bernard, Nigel Bishop,
Yuki Bisesa Singh,
Shamil Budu,
Danielle Boyk,
Shalianne Braffett,
Aston Brown,
Cheryl Brown, Khadija Burke, Danielle Bayer, Aaron Cadet, Denise Caesar, Lemuel Carter Henry,
Stephen Chang, Elizabeth Chanka Singh, Siobhan Charles,
Samara Clark, Barrington Cole, Leslie Ann Cooper, Candice Cozier, Jermaine Cumberbatch, Brandon DeBarrow, Rohani Debidine,
Almira Debumle,
Fiona DeGans, Derek Dempster, Yana Dirnarain Singh, Andrea Deo Saran, Lester Devine, Consuelo Duki, Clarissa Dwarika, Darmila Dwarika, Patrice Edwards, Rihanna Elborn, Keegan Ellis, Jeremiah Fernandez, Tracy Fernandez, Shalana Ferret, Narissa Fevek, Khadija Flanders, Shanice Ford, Haley Fawcett, Epiphany Foster, Clint Francis, Hakeem Francois, Nikki Frank, Anika Fritz Brown, Alison Garcia, Daniela Garcia, Kareem Garcia, Mikhail Garcia, Claudia Garraway,
Kelly Beckor,
Colleen George, Jillian George, Joanne George, Colin Guralal, Laurie Gibbons, Richard Gill, Cherise Gonzalez, Josanne Goodrich, Derwin Gordon,
Sarah Marie Gosine,
Kezia Gray Burkett, Derek Graves, Alexander Gregoire, Valine Gishard Bascom,
Dina Gunnis,
Clyde Guy, Ian Guy, Renee Guy, Ashley Hadid, Lisa Han Ali, Janice Hall, Salisha Hardas, Hazel Hernandez, Wadike Holder, Linda Hussein, Natasha Hussein, Tristan Hussein, Keston Isaac, Ria Jagan, Vanessa Jaikaran, Desmond Jessup, Donald Job, Kimberly Jodhan, Andrew John Charles, Carlton Johnson, Summer Johnson, Jack Jones, Whitney Jordan, Derek Joseph, Javon Corey Joseph, Crystal Khan, Sarah Khan, Sherry Khan, Usha Kublal, Michelle King Ransom, Giselle Lambie, Shauna Listique, David Latam, Nashira Latam Ragu, Onella Lichang Saunders, Florence Lee Bagundas, Gina Lisa Lee Kelshall, Josanne Lead Bino Williams, Nikisha Lewis, Miguel Logan, Brent Louis, Philippa Lyder, Sarah Lynch,
Marissa Maharaj, Valine Maharaj,
Maurice Maraj, Melanie Marquez, Caron Martha, Andel Matamora, Jamon Maynard, Tiana McKetney, Carrie-Ann McLennan, Ariel McKenzie, Joshua Mendez, Lesedi Michaelandos, Kevin Mike, Donna K. Millet Neptune, Antonio Modest, Risha Mohammed Singh, Mark Molino, Althea Montano, Kaelan Morris, Susan Moses, Gregory Nahos, Katisha Narain Singh, Jeressa Nicholas, Kester Nurse, Deshawn Osuna, Renicia Hariad Sahadeo, Ansel Paul, Gina Paul, Horace Peters, Ornella Peters, Chioke Pear, Nicole Pear, Gita Pitterman, Amalinda Quash, Lisa Radhe Hansraj, Ananda Rajkumar, Robin Ramdeen, Nalini Ramdeo, Sharisa Ramdani, Simon Ramdin, Joanne Ramhit, Matthew Ramkisoon, Arvinda Ramprasad, Kavita Ramprasad, Reena Ramprasad, Sonia Ramprasad, Savitri Ramsaran, Ved Ramsarup,
Raven Ramsarak,
Sasha Ramtahal, Kevin Raphael, Nashon Regis, Cindy Rez, Radha Richards, Xavier Richards, Ian Rodriguez, Nadine Romaine, Aaron Rosales, Sulin Rose,
Suzette Sabganahos,
Gerard Samaru, Gianella Samaru, Rebecca Samuel Musgrave, Annalisa Sanka,
Deborah Ann Shuna Scott,
Jessica Shiona Scott, Philip Shiona Scott, Georgia Sicharan, Chandani Sigobin, Aminata Simmons Denner, Andrea Simon O,
Caroline Sinanon Quintal,
Karen Subot, Danielle Smith Sandy, Nishta Sukai, Asha Suknanan,
Suladi Sosa Montero,
Fayola Spring, Bradley St. Bernard, Adana St. Louis Gomez, Arthur Stephen, Avinash Subajan, Adrian Thomas, Warren Thomas,
Lisa Thompson,
Michael Tooney, Janelle Turi, Marsha Tuckett, Zifa Van Leer, Cheryl Van Loo,
Kellyanne Vento, Melanie Waddell,
Karen Wellington Udan, Shellyanne Wharton Lake, Laura Williams, Sean Williams, Shanika Williams, Tinoka Williams, Chantel Wilson, Candice Yuxi, and Keisha Young Edwards. I call the graduands in the Certificate in Social Sciences: Rachel Alsop, Danielle Amon, Alexia Aparicio, Alexia Ashton Marin, Janissa Augustine,
Asia Bakaru,
Haley Bourne, Maya Bruno, Ashley Charles, Chantal Charles, Giovanna Chinyan, Alyssa Collins, Michaela Connell, Deja Davis, Kaylan DeLeon, Akila Dillon, Dana Eccles, Lisel Edwards, Michaela Ford, Tara George, Brianna Gordon, Katian Halls, Hannah Harilal, Jeline Jacob, Nicholas Lieber, Stephen Nicom, Tanil Pamal, Angel Philip, Rachel Ragunanan,
Chandel Ramdu,
Jonathan Rampasad, Ara Spicer, Michael Tadio, Jeremiah Taylor Bernard, Christian Williams. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Management for Administrative Professionals: Anderson Alfred, Adora D'Souza, Staran Ellis, Afia Latif, Jurel Lendo Evans, Denise Lazama, Amrika McDonald, Donna McCletchy Campbell, Panilla McPhee, Almans Quashi, Alana Reynolds, Alyssa Marie Salandi, Triya Subnaik, Carla Thomas. I now call the graduates in the Diploma in General Management: Niala Alexander, Victoria Alexander, Natasha Atkins, Jackie Bing, Chikla Keynes, Martha Cunningham, Lisa DuPont Moore, Delicia Frederick, Anika Harry, Dixil Heiliger Holland, Anne Maria Isaac, Ronald Lakan Singh, Daniela Lakis, Lilnell Manu, Melissa Makanu, Renee Pudham, Ryan Shockness, Trisha Sozano, Patrice Webster. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Human Resource Management. Kadedra Abdul, Kathy Ann Bennett, Mikhail Bruce, Kamla Elcott, Dominique Harley, Atalia John Henry, Shakila Kelly, Roberto Lashley, Renee Macmillan, Andy Nanhu, Keisha Nelson, Kaithlon Ramlogan, Priscilla Roy, Akila Walcott, Elise Williams, and Natasha Yenchang. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Marketing and Sales Management. Virginia Bonnet, John Emmanuel, Rhiannon Willett. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Project Management. Shanice Basedon, Johan Calendar, Benedict Charles, Roberto Charles, Kenley Downs, Daryl Jagisar, Gerald Joseph,
Shastra Maharaj,
June Mitchell Chadban, Vandessa Nurse, Ashley Kwashi, Olafemi Rudder Thomas, Shelley Sammy, Jermaine Skirrett. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Public Relations. Shanice Shepherd. I now call the graduands in the Diploma in Real Estate Brokerage.
Anthony Ling,
Ogun Obika, Nicole Powder, Michael Prince, Shem Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now present the graduands in the Associate of Science degree programs. I call the graduands in the Associate of Science degree in Information Systems Management. Jeremy Alexander, Distinction. Kyle Ali, Nafisa Ali, Sophia Ali, Distinction. Kevin Ashby, Sanjeev Badri, Marissa Bartholomew, Keith Boland, Dixian Boyd, Destiny Brown, Kyle Burgeon, Terrian Cameron, Distinction. Aaron Charles, Jared Clement, Jeremiah Craig, Gervais Dos Santos, Franklin Edwards, Janice Edwards, Andre Friday, Joshua Gay,
Joanna Gibson,
Trey Gibson, Ricardo Gittins, Alyssa Gordon, distinction, Stacey-Ann Gour, distinction, Trent Hamlet, distinction, Dale Hercules, distinction, Darian Juman, Natalia Juman, Nikhil Lalchan, distinction, Jaden Lawrence, Leah Marie Leto, Lamar Melville, David Mangal, distinction, Araya Payson, Trevon Phillip, Karian Raghu, AJ Raghunanan, distinction, Cindy-Ann Rambaran, distinction, Darnell Reyes, Jesus Reyes, Tyrese Salandi, distinction, Daniel Silal, distinction, Alex Singh, Hemraj Singh, Rishi Sohan, distinction, Valentino St. Martin, Alistair Thomas, Hannah Thomas, Isaac Tudor, Josiah Wilson,
Obadiah Wong,
distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call the graduates in the Associate of Science degree in Management. Victory Ajeo, Lydia Alexander, Shanique Alexis, Sumaya Alexis, Lara Alfonso, Ronaldo Ali, Zidan Misa Ali, Nyla Anderson, Gabriella Anthony, Nichelle Applewhite, Amelia Ashby, Amanda Bachon, distinction, Selena Badal, Melinda Baldeo, Beverly Bipath Ramlakan, distinction, Adam Bihari, Janicia Benjamin, Ashley Bernard, Shonika Bernard, Hakeem Blake, Vanessa Blenman Chaitan, Celine Boiselle, Rosalind Boisson, distinction, Brandon Bolan, distinction, Terry Bonnet, Tema Budan, Brandon Budu Singh, Liselle Ann Borrell, Faith Bowen, Janaya Braffett, Soraya Braveboy, Caitlin Brown, Chelsea Brown, Romario Brown, Ariel Burgeon, Taylette Butler, Gabrielle Calendar, distinction, Amanda Caliste, Mercide Campbell, Rihanna Carrera, distinction. Ethan Carter, Jonathan Kasim, Rebecca Chai Hong, distinction. Junior Charles, Stacy Charles, distinction. Shannon Chevalier, Naomi Christmas, Dika Clark, distinction.
Dacia Collins,
Kendall Collins, Kayla Colhurst, distinction. Samuel Conlift, Zeneri Constantine Letrin, Renee Cox, Ishmael Craigwell, Zakia Dalloway, distinction. Cheyenne Defoe, distinction. Vanessa Dilas, Denicia De Leon, distinction. Ronaldo De Matas, Ariane Dubese Warner, Clarissa Dwarika,
Zozrina Edgehill, distinction.
Janilyn Edmond, Rochelle Teresa Edwards, Tamia Edwards, Joy Ellis, Sophia Eugene, Laverne Evelyn, distinction. Melissa Felician,
Ymir Fletcher, distinction.
Jonathan Francis,
Nathaniela Francis,
Shakia Francis, Travon Frederick, Letitia Gay, Crystal George Thompson, John Jalalta, Jewel Gomez, Cy Goodrich, Afia Branham, LaShawn Green, Shian Grace Smith, Deborah Gross, Kashawn Gunning, Sharice Harford, distinction. Chanel Harry Prasad, Kristen Hay, Kristen Henry,
Randy Hernandez Beakley,
Kiana Hills, Crystal Hinkson, Liam Hinkson, Jelani Hoodland, Cheyenne Hudson,
Jafari Jack, Alicia James,
Andrea James, distinction. Onika James, Renicia James, Chevelle Job, Jatil Jobity, Shakila Jones,
Ayinka Joseph,
Jade Joseph,
Kristen Joseph,
Mia Joseph, Renee Joseph, Kia Joseph, Amrita Jublip Singh, Janicia Khan, Marcina King, distinction. Jessie Lambie. Brittany Lee. Kimberly Liquai, distinction. Risa Lewis.
Gabrielle London, Nastia London John,
Natalia Lopez, distinction. Chanel Lopez. Ariel Luke, distinction. Giselle Lynch. Akila Martin. Lyselle Masselier. Rodney McIntyre. Kamisha Macmillan. Sarah Ann McCormy. Daniela Mitchell. Matthew Mitchell. Tristan Mitchell.
Christina Mohammed,
Salim Mohammed. Kavita Mohan. Chanel Mundy. Sadiqa Neves. Giovanni Noalo. Shanice Nicholas.
Jamila Nichols,
Shanifa Niles. Denicia Noel. Maria Nunes, distinction. George Oliveris. Steffi Parahu. Latoya Paul. Timothy Prasad. Daryl Prasad. Xavier Peter Henry, distinction. Donna Marie Peters Nelson. Jamila Phillips. Vanessa Phillips, distinction. Anastasia Pitilal. Kimberly Placid Barnwell.
Aliyah Priddy,
Leona Prince, distinction. Nijali Quash. Selena Radbeer. Yani Rema. Kellyanne Ramisa. Michael Ramirez. Brianna Ramlakan. Ravina Ramnath Singh, distinction. Akash Rampasad. Kasturi Rampasad Tiwari. Shantala Reese Whiteman. Kitara Richards. Gerald Rod. Andrea Romaine. JL Romano. Gayatri Rupan. Ronaldo Ruplal, distinction. Melanie Samaru. Malik Sambrano Douglas. Giovanni Samlal. Abby Marie Sayers. Natalia Scott. Zaria Shah. Enrique Shampoo. Leah Singh. Mira Sirju, distinction. Ricardo Smith.
Anna Smith Thomas,
Renessa Solomon. Shivana Sukhan. Alexia Sumai, Darian Sorello, Ariel Stamfley, Antonio Thomas, Curtis Thomas,
Keziah Thomas,
Lisel Toussaint, Kwame Trim, Travion Tuet,
Diana Waki,
Chelsea Walker, Petal Walters, Tyree Weeks, Terrell Wells, Darion Williams, Zanika Williams, Amika Williams Carter Scope, Rosanna Wilshire, Jaren Worrell, Tamika Wright, Justin Young.
I now call the graduates in the Bachelor of Science degree in Information Systems Management. Kelly Ann Alexander, Anthony Bonter, Celine Bruce, Kirby Ann Bashel, Anthony Castaneda, Ilaska Chinpang, Janalee Fernando, Jeantel Gormandy, Emily Mangrave, First Class Honors, Keyshawn Prince, Jessica Ramnares, First Class Honors, Vikash Rimal, Ryan St. Louis.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now present the graduates in the Bachelor of Business Administration degree awarded by the University of New Brunswick. Ruth Lushington. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call the graduates in the Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management.
Renee Allen,
Tonisha Antwine, Savita Babulal, James Braffett, Destiny Byrne, Sharilyn Caesar, First Class Honors, Jacqueline D'Souza, Jeremy Dipsing, First Class Honors, Leonard Dulgar, Tanisha Garraway, Tyreek Gibson, Jared Guy, Anuka Harnarine, Mandy Harper, First Class Honors, Khalifa Jackson, Shajana Lahi, Andrea Lewis, Olympia Lynch, Marissa Mathura, Natalie MacLeod, First Class Honors, Amy Mohammed, Shania Mohammed Khan, Maria Morain, Justin Ramnath Singh, First Class Honors, Katrina Rampasad, Ariel Rupnarain, Christian Saini, Chanel CPO, First Class Honors, Shania Seeley, First Class Honors, Nikita Simon, First Class Honors, Sarah Singh, Shanta Sukhdeo, Zane Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call the graduands in the Bachelor of Education degree awarded by the University of New Brunswick. Sarah Balroop, distinction. Sharon Batiste. Leslie-Ann Beniram. Jacqueline Byron. Annie Marie Charles.
Joanne Crosby, distinction.
Ayana Dennis Weeks. Krista Duncan Diaz. Crystal Fraser. Patrina Garibdas, distinction. Marina Gross Laborde. Petal James. Christina Jaskaran. Nicole Jessamy. Adria Lawrence. Sherelle Lizama. Trishana Logie. Petronilla Matthews. Anjay Prasad. Jalisa Philip. Neela Ramkisoon, distinction. Afisha Ramsey. Brandy Richardson. Samantha Samaru. Celine Sipasad. Elizabeth Suajbali.
Patricia Torrington, distinction.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now call the graduands in the Master of Education degree awarded by the University of New Brunswick. Maria Bihari Fletcher. Judy Bagan Mangal. Nadine Chinhong. Verlin Devines Dick. Alana Durity. Beverly Griffith. Denise Job. Andrea Khan. Sasha Nandlal. Geraldine Peters Francis. Carla Pierre Millette. Sherilyn Kwamina Batiste. Mary Lou Ryan. Leah Scott. Crystal Sunat. Sonia Suku Ramrup.
I now call the graduands in the Master of Science degree in Business Psychology.
Awarded by Franklin University. Laurel Bristol. Trinice Allen Beard. Yasin Carter. Nicole Petrie. Chanel Melville. Tonya Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our program by inviting our valedictorian, Miss Mandy Harper, to deliver the valedictory address on behalf of the Management, Information Systems Management, Diploma and Professional Program. Please welcome Miss Harper.
My name is Mandy Harper, and I am honored to represent the UWI-ROYTEC graduating class of 2021 as valedictorian. Congratulations all, we did it. When each of us set out on this journey, which led us to be class of 2021, we had no idea the strength, resilience, and tenacity it would take to get us here today. On Friday, March 13, 2020, many of us left UWI-ROYTEC unknowing to us that we would never return to the classroom before graduating today, more than a year and a half later. Many of us had never given thought to attending university online, let alone completing our degree online. If you were like me, the thought of attending university online was scary. However, every time I felt scared, I would refer to something a close friend once told me. If you are going to rise, you might as well shine, and shine we did. This pandemic has affected each of us in one way or another and forced us to transform into the individuals we are today, giving meaning to the phrase by Jillian Michaels, which says, transformation is not a future event, it is a present activity. We were called upon to change everything about university life as we knew it, and there was no time to think, but rather to immediate action. Despite being apart, in my humble opinion, we were able to accomplish more as we pushed ourselves and came together. As strange as it may sound, being further apart brought us closer together, as being in the comfort of our homes, behind our keyboards and screens, allowed us to release our inhibitions and become vulnerable with each other about the challenges we were facing and the feelings it evoked in us having to navigate these uncharted waters, something we would not have otherwise done during face-to-face classes. Together, we shared our triumphs and our failures, and dare I say, screenshots, recordings, and notes too. We encouraged each other to remember the goal, and when the group project just would not come together, or when we were overwhelmed by what we felt like were never-ending assignments. Kudos to the UWI-ROYTEC team for listening when we said it was too much and taking corrective action as they too had never been here before. While the parliamentary debates and negotiation table would never be as entertaining online as they were face-to-face, maybe because there's no pizza afterwards, I'm confident that we walked away with the skills to negotiate a better future for ourselves, starting right here in this present moment. We take this opportunity to express heartfelt thanks on behalf of the graduating class of 2021 to every member of the UWI-ROYTEC team for their unwavering support and understanding during this period. As we are aware, it took a lot of hard work and dedication by the entire team to move us from face-to-face to online classes almost immediately. Today, we also pay special tribute to those lecturers who made it a point to inquire about our well-being at the start of every class. For some of us, those little thoughtful gestures made the online classroom feel like a safe space because we knew they cared about us as individuals and not only our grades. To the graduating class, I take this opportunity to commend each and every one of you for the camaraderie, dedication, understanding, empathy, and kindness I have seen displayed over the past 2 years in particular. I encourage you to take that understanding, empathy, and kindness with you as you continue your educational and personal pursuits. Always remember, despite our challenges, we did it. In a pandemic, we did it. While multitasking, we did it. While outing fires at work, we did it. While caring for our families, we did it. While grieving the loss of loved ones, we did it. While protecting our mental health, we persevered and we did it. We learned to take nothing for granted as we dug deep inside of ourselves for qualities we probably never knew we had within. These are the qualities that have forged us into the leaders of today, the future, and beyond. Thanks to UWI-ROYTEC, we are well equipped to accede to the demands made on us as the world navigates these uncertain times. As I close, I leave you with this quote by Charles Darwin. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Harper.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the presentation of awards and begin with the Executive Director's Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in the Certificate and Diploma programs. Top Student Award for the Certificate in Early Childhood Education goes to Sushmita Bechu. Top Student Award for the Certificate in Social Sciences, Kathy Ann Halls. Top Student Award for the Diploma in Human Resource Management goes to Andy Nanhu. Top Student Award for the Diploma in Real Estate Brokerage, Ogun Obika. The next award is the Chairman's Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in the UWI-ROYTEC Associate and Bachelor Degree programs. Top Student Award in the Associate Degree in Information Systems Management, Danielle Silal. Top Student Award in the Associate Degree in Management, Natalia Lopez. Top Student Award in the Bachelor of Science degree in Information Systems Management, Jessica Ramnaris. Top Student Award in the Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management, Justin Ramnath Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the graduation ceremony for 2021. UWI-ROYTEC celebrates with you the promise of putting you on your path to career success. Thank you for your participation and attention, and we hope that you and your family remain safe.